Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, listen, man, I had to touch on this. Y'all already know. You got your boy Quando Rondo. He did an interview called November 6th with Angela Yee. And, I had to touch on this, man, give my little opinion. I want to know how y'all feel at the end of this video. So make sure y'all stay tuned and check this video out. Now, I'm going to just start off by saying this, man. I feel this was another clout move. It was clearly just another clout move. From the title, November 6th, to everything he was talking about, to this whole narrative, everything. Listen, at this point, Quando has to keep this whole narrative going because else not, no one's checking for him. So he's definitely going to ride this one till the wheels fall off. We know this, right? And unfortunately, people are buying into it. They're buying into it. From the drama, from the videos, the tweets, the IG lives. It's like people are infatuated with this whole story. And anything drama related spreads. We know this. The little 6-minute clip, first of all, is already at 300,000 views in 4 hours. I'm pretty sure by now, it's probably almost its way to 500,000. Now, it's funny because many people didn't even know of Quando up until this whole situation sparked off. And now every time, right? Every time he so much as drop a song, a tweet, an Instagram live, anything, whatever, people are highly invested in it because it's full of drama. They know that. He got videos sitting there mocking to death. He got videos acting like he's kidnapping Dirk. It's too much. And it's crazy because you got other people just using this, soaking this all up for views, and which is like, I don't know, man. We living in a very, very strange generation. We living in a very, very strange era. You got Kid Cudi over there wearing dresses now. It's like everything that's weird is becoming normal. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. And as far as the humor, I'm gonna tell you this, man. No, I'm not from the South. I'm not from the dirty New Orleans, none of that, right? But for my people that are New Orleans, down south, any of those places, right? Please tell me why your boy kept saying understandment. I don't know what the hell understandment means. He kept saying you understandment. Understandment. Had an understandment. It's understanding. But he kept saying understandment. I don't know if that's some inside thing. Maybe that's how y'all talk. It is what it is. Anyway, peep this, right? You got your boy making foolish statements all over social media every other day. He's getting into small back and forths with dudes like Big U. Mind you, Big U, Quando Rondo, he reps whatever Crip, Rolling 60. I don't know which one of the sets that he claimed, but at the end of the day, you know, Big U is the big homie. All the way from Cali. So, you see what I'm saying? He even got into a little back and forth with him, out of all people. So, that just lets you know the level of clout that this man is just going with this whole story. You know, Big U is basically telling like, yo, you called out for help, and not only that, you making us look bad. You know, so like I said, he just been pulling a lot of stunts. Now, let's get into this Angela Yee interview, but before I do, right, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe if you're not, man. Get familiar with us, man. Anonymous Gang, we lit here. Alright, so let's get straight into it. Now, Quando claimed that the real story is this. He said that very night outside of that club, he was explaining to Lil Tim how much it was to park where they were located in front of the club. So when we all seen that little view from the surveillance camera, whatever the case may be, he said that was him explaining to Lil Tim how much it was to park where they were. Because he said that Lil Tim wanted to go in the club, but Quando didn't want to go. He wanted to go back to the house. So he told Tim he got 15 minutes to get in the club or the lounge, whatever, get him a girl and come back while he sit in the car and roll up. Now, mind you, remember, keep this in mind. He said while he roll up, right? Keep that in mind. Now, he says that Lil Tim wasn't trying to leave him by himself in the car, no problem. Now, the reason he was standing outside the car where we seen him was because he was waiting for someone else he was with to come and park a $250,000 car, and he was going to get in the back and then go to sleep. Now, once again, if you pay attention to that whole video, because it gets tricky, He went to where he was saying that he wanted to roll up. Then he said he was going to go to sleep. Which one is it? Now, the whole thing sounds sketchy if you ask me, man. The whole story, the way he was explaining it, the way he was looking, his body language, everything was off. But like I said, keep those things in mind. Anyway, he said he turns around after all this and suddenly he just sees a group of people coming in his direction, but he doesn't think nothing of it. He felt it was just a group of people and he was just going to let them pass. He wasn't going to get in between them because he said he didn't want nobody tripping. All right? So he said instead of all this, out of nowhere, as he got out the way to let the group pass, someone came out of nowhere and just punched him in his face. Now, this is the funny part, right? Because he said right after he got punched in his face, he had an out-of-body experience. Now, I heard King Von had hands, but I didn't know he had hands to the point to where he made dudes have an out-of-body experience. That's different. But anyway, right? After he explained that part, the video cut off, so common sense to tell us that it's going to be a part 2, not to mention that it says part 1 in the title. So once again, we already know that they're using this same story that happened 5 months ago. Mind you, this whole situation happened 5 months ago and they still running with this whole narrative. Still, now, like I said, first off, shame on Angela Yee. Shame on Angela Yee, man, because I feel this was corny. It was low of her. I actually lost a lot of respect for her after this because I feel she's better than this, man. She has a brain. She's smart. All this interview screams to me is just clout, like you was chasing clout. And if you really had respect for Vaughn and his family and his friends, she wouldn't be giving Quando any type of platform to spew out this energy that he's spewing out, this draining, negative, toxic energy towards this whole situation. Given the fact that he's been carrying on like he don't care since it happened. He's mocked King Von death. He's all in the videos, like I say, like he's kidnapping Dirk. He's wearing Lil Tim clothes that he wore the night that the whole situation happened. Like, come on. And once again, they named the interview November 6th. Like, come on. All they doing is reigniting trauma that Vaughn's family, his friends, and his fans already had to get over. Now, I'm pretty sure they really haven't got over it because you got Caleb B still out there wilding. Speculation between Muwap and the family, Balo and his friends. Then you got just everybody around. It's a lot of funniness going on now within that camp. So it's like he's not resting in peace. All right. And my thing is this. Why are we still giving this situation light? Why is the same people that claim they were so for Vaughn not allowing him to rest in peace? Why, matter of fact, look, why is it 5 months later, right? 5 months later, and we're still talking about this man's death and giving known suspects to the whole situation the time of day? And you know, now I got another question, right? I know Angela Yee and Lil Durk is cool. So now the question is this. Where does this interview put Durk and Angela Yee's relationship? What if he don't ever want to come back to the Breakfast Club and do an interview because he feel that she's interviewing the ops and giving them light? That's like if Angela Yee was to do a God Bless the Dead, an interview with FBG Duck when he was alive. Or if she do an interview with J.H.E. Ruger. It's the same thing. She's giving the ops light. And I think, if I'm not, like, you know how it goes. You guilty by association in the streets. You giving the ops light. We don't do that. So, like I said, I want to know how, from now on, how Angela Yee and Lil Durk's relationship is going to be. Because that's tricky. Now, also, this is another serious question, right? Because as I sit here and actually watch the small clip of the interview, and you see Quando, he broke down the whole story from his point of view now. Because nobody ever had heard his side of the story, like, you know, for real, other than just songs and him being, like, very nonchalant towards the situation. Now, he always, like, he explained that he's supporting his dude. His dude did what he had to do for him. Now, I understand it. Being in the streets, you know how that go. It is what it is. But when you sit there, you glorifying it, you sitting there mocking the situation, you sitting there happy about the bite, like, that's uncalled for. I don't care. A dude punched me in my face, right? If I had some type of relationship with him, you know, before hand. A little punch in the face is nothing. A little fight is nothing. So everybody get the best of somebody. Nobody wins every fight. But to sit there and kill a man, that's a whole nother ball game. So obviously it wasn't no love. It's all fake. It's all wrestling, man, at this point. Back on subject, right? A few questions came to mind when I watched this whole clip. Now, first I watched it on the Shade Room, and when I watched it, I'm just looking at the comments, right? I'm looking at the comments. I see the comments. I see people starting to choose sides. And ironically, some people actually saying that they understand Quando, and they started siding with him. They saying, yo, he's right. His friend did what he had to do for him. Vaughn punched Quando in the face. He's innocent. He was the victim. Now, you see how that goes? You see how that go? Now, before I get into it, right? I know I'm all over the place, but before I get into it, do you see how giving somebody a platform that you know is wrong, look how giving them a platform starts to switch the whole narrative around. This goes back to what Malcolm X said. He said the media is dangerous because it has the ability to make a wrong person look right and a right person look wrong for reasons like this. It's exactly the case, bro. Everyone was against him, right? But as long as you have a good talk game and know how to manipulate others, you could find a way to have people or make people have some type of sympathy for you and side with you, whether you're right or wrong, as long as you know how to talk. You see how that works? But anyway, back on topic. Now that I said all that, I got this question. What would y'all do, right? Or would y'all have the same energy for Vaughn if this was a different turn of events and the shoe was on the other foot? If Vaughn entourage killed Quando, would y'all feel the same, or would y'all give Vaughn street credit and just chalk it up to him being a demon? Y'all think about that. It's a touchy subject because I personally feel Vaughn was set up, but that's a whole nother story. But I still want y'all opinion based on the story that Quando gave, right? And I want to know how y'all would feel if the shoe was on the other foot. If Vaughn entourage killed Quando Rondo in the same turn of events, how it happened, just reverse, would y'all give Vaughn the same energy y'all giving Quando? Or would y'all just say, yo, listen, we know Vaughn a demon. Like, would y'all chalk it up and just give him street credit? Because like I said, as I'm looking into the comments of the Shade Room, that's what's going on. Everyone is just, doing their own thing. Now, as for Quando's story, man, it sounds like he was making the story up as he went along. He kept saying, you feel me? He's looking around. Body language is everything. And when you saying all that, you feel me, every other second, it seems like you buying time to figure out what your next statement is going to be. He claimed Lil Durk was so much of his big bro, but he don't look a bit remorseful. And in the beginning of the video, he even has the video where he's kidnapping someone that looks like Lil Durk, and the song of him dissing King Von and Durk is playing. So it's clear that he still don't care and feel how he felt from the beginning. So there's no reason to give him any type of platform or light. He's not remorseful. He does not care. And like I said, that's the same reason you don't give him any light and hear his side, because we already know how he feel. Granted, for the people that say Vaughn brought it upon himself when he hit Quando, cool, right? But since when was it okay for the media to broadcast and celebrate suspects to a murder that we all witnessed happen to a celebrity that we all knew and loved? That's like us watching Tupac's murderer in the 90s, right? Run around doing interviews and just living his best life as if nothing happened. And we just sitting there like, well, he claimed self-defense, so it's okay. You see what I'm saying? It don't work like that. But I want to know y'all opinions on this whole situation, man. That's how I feel about it. That's my spew. Shouts out to Angela Yee, man, for keeping that fake compassionate face she had on through the whole 6 minutes of the video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about this. Do y'all think he was genuine in what he was saying? Should Angela Yee even held this interview with him, being that she's cool with Lil Durk? Like, how y'all feel? Let it be known in the comments, man. That's it. Let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.